If you clicked on this video, there's a good chance that you suspect that you or someone close to you has ADHD. To find this out, we need to know three things. First, what the three main subgroups of ADHD are. Second, what the attributes of each of these subgroups are. And last, how ADHD is diagnosed. Now, the first thing to note is that not all people with ADHD are the same. There are three main subgroups of ADHD. The three main subgroups are the inattentive type, I have this one myself, the hyperactive/impulsive type, and a combination of these two. According to the guidelines outlined in the American Psychiatric Association, also known as the DSM-5, a child must have at least 6 symptoms from ADHD from either set. So 6 symptoms from the inattentive type or 6 symptoms from the hyperactive/impulsive type. Or you need to have a significant number from both sets. A small catch though, if you are over the age of 17, then you only need 5 to join the club. First, let's go over the 9 symptoms of the inattentive type, according to the American Psychiatric Association. Maybe have pen and paper ready so you can check them off and you don't forget how many of these symptoms you have. 1. You don't pay close attention to details or make careless mistakes in school or job tests. 2. You have problems staying focused on tasks or activities, such as during lectures, conversations, or long readings. 3. You don't seem to listen when spoken to. You seem to be somewhere else, daydreaming, etc. 4. You do not follow through on instructions and you don't complete schoolwork, chores, or job duties. You may start them, but you quickly lose focus and don't continue. 5. It's hard for you to organize tasks and work. For instance, you do not manage time well, you have messy and disorganized work, and you miss deadlines. 6. You avoid or dislike tasks that require sustained mental effort, such as preparing reports or completing forms. 7. You often lose things needed for tasks or daily life, such as school papers, books, keys, wallet, cell phone, eyeglasses, or anything really. 8. You are easily distracted. 9. You forget daily tasks, such as doing chores and running errands. For example, you forget to hang up your laundry and it's been in the washing machine for 2 days. Or you keep forgetting that you need to visit your uncle. Older teens and adults may forget to return phone calls, pay bills, or keep appointments. Now the inattentive type often goes undiagnosed because they don't stand out as much as the hyperactive type. And their symptoms often get mischaracterized as laziness or apathy. Next, we will look at the hyperactive/impulsive type. Again, there are 9 symptoms according to the DSM-5, and you need 6 of these to be diagnosed as a child or 5 if you're above 17. Number 1. You fidget with your hands or feet, or you squirm in your seat. 2. It's hard for you to be able to stay seated in a classroom or in a workplace. 3. You run about or climb where it is inappropriate. 4. You are unable to play or do leisure activities quietly. 5. You are always on the go, as if driven by an internal motor. 6. You talk too much. 7. You blurt out an answer before a question has been finished. For example, you may finish people's sentences or can't wait to speak in conversations. 8. You have difficulty waiting your turn, such as waiting in line. 9. You interrupt or intrude on others. For instance, you got into conversation, games, or activities, or you start using other people's things without permission. Older teens or adults may take over what other people are doing. Now, if you feel like I'm talking about your life and you see yourself in a lot of these statements, then it might be good to do an online test, for which I will put a link in the description. So now let's talk about how ADHD is actually diagnosed. Healthcare providers such as pediatricians, psychiatrists, and child psychologists can diagnose ADHD. First, they will see if you have the before mentioned symptoms. Then, they will go over your history to look if you also had these symptoms when you were a child. Then they will conduct an interview with your life partner, parent, close friend, or other close associate. Then they do a physical exam that may include neurological testing, and finally, they will do a psychological test. Now, if it turns out that you have ADHD, then welcome. You are not alone, and you are probably pretty awesome in a lot of ways. As people with ADHD also have a lot of superpowers. We are highly creative and can hyper-focus. We have a big imagination and we can think outside the box. Just to name a few. When we can overcome the difficulties of ADHD, we become an unstoppable force. And that is what this channel is all about, to show you a way to follow through on what matters to you most. I would love to know why you thought that you or someone you know has ADHD, so please share that story about this in the comments. Now, if you found this video helpful, then please consider liking and subscribing, then you are an awesome person. Thank you.